There we go. Much better, much better. What's up, Life Over Death? Oh, how's it going? Michael and Lisa heard. What the fuck was that? We'll have to find out later, or Thor will tell me about it soon. Ugh. Excuse me. Michael and Lisa are here. What's up, guys? What's up, Tony Triple O Gaming? How you doing today, my friend? Not much, pretty good. Chilling with Tiny. Tech got called in on her day out. Oh my God, that's what she gets for getting that manager title on her. Ah, ah, ah! I don't fit my screen. Now we're blurry. No. Ah, there we go. What's everybody up to today? Welcome, welcome. Oh, shit. That's not that setting. That is that setting. Hooker, screw you! That's not fair. Yes. You grab it by its intestine and you throw it out. It depends on why your stomach's upset, Michael. Some people say mint is a good thing. Water, if you haven't drinking any of that, might help. Oh, I thought she was a manager. Well, that's what I get for thinking. I pay for it every month, so it counts. And I am in Alabama, so be careful what you want this screw. I'll stick whatever I want, whatever hole I can. Mucus running down the back of your throat. Try spitting and not swallowing, Michael. Oh my God, I can't believe I just said that. Oh! Sorry, I had to go there. Ginger ale does help. Sprite helps too. 7-Up is a good one as well. Oy. I mean, Michael's the one that had to bring up stuff running down the back of his throat. I'm just saying. Can't help myself. Can't set me up for that and not expect me to, like, go for it. I love it. Spitting is not quitting in this situation. So how is everybody's week? What's everybody been up to? Is everybody ready for the weekend? And does anybody have any plans? What's going on? Fill me in, people. Fill me in. I just think I almost convinced Munchie to stay up with Hooker for a little while longer. Then she chickened out because she says she misses me, which I think is a line of bullshit, but whatever. She misses me like a fart on a church. Or in a church. My energy has been very low because of this shit, so I'm not doing too good, but Lisa's doing alright. Is Lisa nursing you back to health, Michael? I hope she's playing the good nurse for you there, and not the naughty nurse. Uh, so, it's the weekend. We're going to probably end up playing a bunch of Sons of the Forest again. I got some time to play with, or set aside so that I can play some Fallout 4 with Seraph, which maybe we'll actually play it this time. Last time we ended up just sitting around BSing for a long time and play some Star something or Starfield, Star Quest, Starfield, whatever the hell it's called. Good Lord, count. Good Lord, what? I'm just saying. If I had a girl, it'd be like, On the days that I'm feeling good, you're the naughty nurse. On the days that I'm feeling bad, you're the happy good nurse, or something. I'm just saying. But that's probably why I don't have a girl, or a girlfriend for that matter. Just saying. Tomorrow I'll be going back to her house. Are you sure you should be going back to her house with all that, like, nastiness? I mean, you don't want to really get her sick, do you? I mean, I do that with Munchie when I'm sick. It's like, can we make out? Because I want you to be sick and miserable like me. She never takes me up on the offer, though. Honestly, I don't know what I would do if she actually said yes. Probably freak out and run away like a chicken with his head cut off. Great. Where did the questions go? There they are. Okay, here we go. Anyway, so we'll go ahead and answer a couple of these questions while we're waiting for everybody to get here, or not. First question is from Grim Reaper, and he says, "How dark can I tell jokes?" As long as they're not racially charged or directed at somebody. Just FYI, if y'all ever seek Count and Munchie out in the wild, be sure to give Munchie green grapes. No green grapes. Only when she's going away for a long period of time. Then we're okay. But yeah, I mean, dark jokes are fine to an extent. I mean, obviously, you know, if we're telling dark jokes and they're racist or, you know, sexist, might want to be a little careful of the other people in the server. I personally don't really care for racist jokes. I mean, tasteful ones are okay, I guess, but I mean, let's not bring back the KKK or anything. You know what I mean? But I'm all about humor. I'm all about dark humor. I'm all about any kind of humor as long as it makes people laugh. If it doesn't make people laugh, then I don't want any part of it. Also, my troublemaker cousin Daniel Hendrick is in Florida, and he is a light troublemaker and doesn't mind beating the shit out of kids or stabbing people. So just a heads up to be very careful of him if you ever see him. If you want to send me his address and phone number in a brief description, I'd be more than happy to go introduce myself. Just saying. You hit kids, you're gonna get hit. And I'm too old to be trying to fight with my fist still. Just saying. What's up, Chris? How you doing, my friend? But, yeah, as far as dark jokes go, like I said, as long as they're funny. Aloha! Fart Dog, how you feeling today, buddy? Remember, sticks and stones may break your bones, but hollow points expand on impact. Yeah. I don't know his address or anything like that. He does have Facebook, though, and he claims he's a tough guy. Everybody's a tough guy until you're sitting there beating them with a stick or a more lethal device. I'm just saying. Not too many people can handle being tased for long periods of time either. Continually. After being strapped to a chair and having your teeth pulled out. 10 pounds of crap in a 5-pound bag. Well, just be careful. I mean, we don't want you expanded too much there if you got to poop, if that's what you're trying to say. We don't need you popping a suture because, you know, you're carrying poop weight around on you. Okay, is it too early for those kind of jokes, Fart Dog? I'm sorry. Right? Everyone's a tough guy until you beat them with a 12-foot dildo. named named Seymour. Uh, but anyway, so I hope that answers that question. I am all, like I said, I'm all about jokes that make people laugh. I don't really care. I mean, I stay away from racist jokes because that makes a lot of people not laugh. But I mean, I don't really care as long as it's just meant to be funny and you know that's all its meaning was behind it. If it's something that's meant to be offensive and piss someone off, save it for Cards Against Humanity, and we're good to go. It is okay. Nice. All right. Well, then you better make sure you're taking lots of laxatives too, there, Fart Dog, because the last thing we need is for you to be sitting on the toilet going, yeah, boop. Uh, okay. Okay, so Tech's not going to get to see me read her question here. Oh man, question for you. What is the weirdest thing you can think of that any of the family has given you before? Any of the family has not given me anything super weird. I can tell you that right now. Yeah, you get constipated, Fart Dog, dude. It's all over, man. You might be in some trouble. No brand for a while. I would say, like, any of the family, any gifts that I've gotten from anybody has not been weird. The only weird shit I get is from Munchie. She might come home with a goddamn avocado that stays hidden in a corner for like months and gets all decrepit looking, and like those fucking potatoes she used to keep that I finally threw out. You know, those things were actually stuck to the top of the shelving in the kitchen when I finally got to them. I mean, literally, it was like, oh my god, ah! And they were like squishing in my hand. It felt like a human heart. It was just kind of like, it's like, oh god, potatoes shouldn't feel that way when they're raw. Andy with the hug attacks, incoming hug attacks, yay! Me discussing your sister and her little potato army that she had.
You bastard, hydrate!
Michael, thank you for the hydrate. It's still there. We go. When did we start using that alert? Yeah, the avocado's all swollen. I just found the avocado. She stuffed that inside of a roll of duct tape, and I couldn't see it. Now I'm looking at it, and it's all like formed to the inside hole of the duct tape, and like it's got white stuff on it, so I'm kind of actually afraid to touch it right now. But she brings random weird shit like that home all the time. Like she's got like 4 or 5 duckies that she bought that are all like stuffed. Like there were little ducklings that they found dead and stuffed them. And then one's got like a blue mohawk. I mean, that one's kind of cool. It looks like a little rocker. But like, it's like they're staring at me. I don't like this. So, I mean, like when she wants to keep Jesse's balls when we get him neutered. It's like, okay, well, why? I mean,
Thanks,
Andy. You're stuck at work. Help! Oh, I'm sorry, Tech. Yeah, Death was telling us all about that. That's what I'm saying. It's Munchie. She wants to keep Jesse's balls. What can I say? I mean, do you have a practical use for them? No. Balls on the keychain? Yeah, but then they're going to dry out and eventually they're going to decay and go away. No, and what's going to end up happening is those balls are going to magically wind up in the living room somewhere one day, and Hooker's going to come over, or Andy's going to come over and sit on them and be like, what the hell is that? And I'll be like, Jesse's balls. Don't ask me why. Don't ask questions. I try to clean before they get over here. Like seriously, I put in a strong effort to clean before anybody gets here. I failed last Christmas when Tech and Sarah showed up, but I wasn't expecting them to show up. But yeah, so I mean, like if you show up randomly, you might be sitting on something that you don't know what you're sitting on, and I might not know, but Munchie knows all about it. I'm just saying, okay? I'm just saying, she's not a slob. She's really not a slob at all. I'm just saying, like she's one of those people where it's like, oh look, I got a package. Rip, look what I got, and then with the wrapper, I'll pick it up later. And then she forgets all about the wrapper. I'm just saying, she's like that. She forgets where she puts shit randomly all the time. So, as far as the family goes, nothing super weird. As far as Munchie goes, you know, all sorts of weird shit. Might as well be a fucking manager at this job. LOL, I work as hard as the managers do. Munchie needs help. Oh my lord. Munchie doesn't need help. Munchie's fine. It's just yeah. Flash a squirrel in front of her eyes and she's going to forget about the pit of fire that she's currently standing in. I'm just saying. Love her to death. Love her to death. Everybody knows I love her to death. But it's true. Yeah, unfortunately, if you're thinking she's a super intelligent woman, she has intelligence about her. She has no common sense. Just saying! No. Anyway, okay, so Grim Reaper asked another question. Do you like streaming? What is the weirdest thing you have bought? The weirdest thing I have bought. The weirdest thing that I have bought. I don't think I've really gone out of my way to buy anything weird. Maybe weird to someone else, but it wasn't weird to me. My problem is, I tend to hold on to things. And then realize that I don't need them. Like, you could sit there and come into my room and like, you'll look at something and you'll be like, why the hell do you have that? And I'll be like, oh, at the time I thought it was really cool to have and I wanted it. Like, okay, perfect example right now. I've got this big-ass shelf sitting over to my left. Okay? And that shelf used to be behind me when all my streaming equipment was in the dining room, right? And I put some of my stuff on there. I'm a potato. Some of my stuff on there, what have you, just kind of was like display it and what have you. And, you know, it worked out for there. Well, since I've moved everything into my room now, you know, I don't really have a good place to put that thing. Well, do you think I got rid of it? No, I just kept everything on it and shoved it in a corner. It was like, why the fuck do you have that big-ass thing in your room? I don't know, I just haven't thrown it away yet. You know, or like, my PS4. For some reason, I still have that, and I haven't played it in like 6 months. Actually, I have a reason now for holding on to it, because it's going to Witchling. But, I'm just saying, prior to that, when I wasn't playing with it, it was like, alright, why did I not throw it away? You're trying to sell it? No, I just randomly stuck it in my closet and forgot about it until Sarah mentioned something. I was like, oh, there we go. Witchling can have it. I live at work and visit home sometimes. Hey, technically speaking, Tech, I live at work too. Yeah, think about it that way. You've bought in 20 surfboards? See, that's like the random... Okay, my dad lives in Colorado, right? When I was living in Sacramento still, I bought a 97 Mustang GT. And I replaced the hood on it with an aftermarket hood with a Ram Air hood. And I never got rid of the original hood. Even after I got rid of the car, I never got rid of the original hood. And the reason why is because I figured once I had my own house and I wasn't living in an apartment anymore, I was going to put a piece of plexi on the underside of the hood and put a couple of legs on it and turn it into like a neat looking table. Well, when I did have my house in Loch Buoy, I never did it. It just sat in the corner collecting dust. And then one day I'm sitting there and it's like, or one day my dad's sitting there and he's like, "Hey, what do you want me to do with this hood?" And I'm like, "What hood?" "The hood for your old Mustang." It's like, "Oh yeah, I guess you could throw it away." Okay. What's not a nightmare? When I'm sleeping, that's not a nightmare. That's when I'm king and everything's okay. Just kidding. It's never okay in my dreams either. That's why I only sleep for 2 hours at a time. And to answer the other question, I love streaming. That's probably why I do it 6 days or 7 days a week for multiple hours a day, nonstop. Because I love interacting with people and being live and putting myself out there and letting people see what I got going on. So, I mean, that's kind of a no brainer a little bit, but I love streaming. Everybody's got a hobby, right? Some people work on cars, some people play with Legos. I stream. You love your job, they finally pay you better. They pay me better now, too. Why call it sleeping? It should be called blacking out. I guess you could consider it blacking out. I mean, I'm going to be honest with you, okay? So after stream at night on the weekdays, right? I'll probably sit here in this chair and play some Fallout, play another game. I might just turn on like fucking Netflix or something, watch a quick show or something, and then I'll get up and go have a cigarette and do my thing, and you know, for the most part, that's about the rest of my night, right? Then I'll crawl into this chair, turn this sumbitch sideways, lean back, and pass out. Ugh. Oh, I've been needing to do that. Sorry, y'all had to hear that. Time to go home finally. But I'll pass out for 2 hours. I felt these coming. Hold on. Are you through? I think I am. Okay, anyway. Maybe not. But anyway, so I'll pass out for 2 hours. And then I'll be up for 2 hours. Then I'll pass out for 2 hours. Then I'll be up for 2 hours. Then I'll pass out for 2 hours. Then it's time to start all over again and get ready for work. Fucking hiccups. Ow! That one hurt. Okay, anyway. Up. Fucking hiccups. Okay. What's been your most favorite prank you've pulled on anyone in the staff? And what's your favorite munchie prank? What's your go-to snack item when you eat out? Okay, so what's been the best or my favorite prank that I played on the staff? The first time I sent a picture of my ass. That was the best one because nobody expected it. It's just all of a sudden, bam, here you go. Here's my ass. Endure the fear and the disgust and yeah. And then I just sat back and listened to you guys react to it for like an hour or two. That was when all of a sudden Hooker sent a picture of her ass, and then Zach sent a picture of his ass, and it got to be fun. I mean, it was a lot of fun. But yeah, you're laughing too hard. Yeah, see, fart dog. That's what happens when you join up on my staff. Is like you get random pictures of my butt, and nobody wants to see that. Trust me. Ask any member of my staff; they'll tell you it's hideous. All right, favorite prank on Munchie, hands down, is a toss-up between the first time I pranked her with glitter and she was doing her, or no, actually, the best one, because I just ran across this on Instagram the other day, is there was a time that she was literally doing the spicy stream, and she was doing a little, spicy action, and I ran in there with a box of ducks and just poured it on her. And literally, the photo that we got out of that was perfect because the ducks fell right, where her stuff is. And then, so all you see in the picture are her two legs pointing straight up in the air and her face in pure terror and a whole shitload of ducks from like her junk to about her belly button. That was the best one. That was the best one. I'm telling you right now. I don't know if I can find that picture. Hold on. That would be badass if I could. Instaham. Where is my Instaham? Move this over here. And how do I do a search on here? Oh, there it is. Bad Munchie Time. I'm happy that you're feeling lucky that there are no stitches or anything popping out there, buddy. I don't want to be the reason that your stitches are popping out. All right, let's see here. Although I guess would be able to claim it at that point and be like, "Yo, I made somebody laugh so hard their stitches popped out." That might be kind of cool. God damn, this woman takes a lot of pictures. What the crap? I know I just saw it. Hold on one second. I'm going to find this thing because I think it's hilarious. Lots of pictures of her getting me. Lots of those pictures. Lots of pictures of Loki. Man. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Yeah, how many damn pictures does this woman take? There's lots of pictures of like older stuff too. That's kind of scary. Oh, look, baby Thor. Not gonna lie, gonna have to move on because I'm not seeing it. Unfortunately, oh well. You guys will have to check it out first. Fuck! I just closed out my goddamn. Oh, son of a bitch. Discord. There we go. And questions for count? Okay. So what is your favorite go-to snack item? Lemon heads. Definitely lemon heads. I can't eat those right now because my teeth are a little sensitive, and when I do, they tend to hurt. I like. I like Twinkies. Those are good. Yeah, we'll say Twinkies. When you eat out, which is your favorite place to go? When I eat out, what's my favorite place to go? Usually about 5'6", 5'7" brunette. Curves are good. I like curves. I'll eat that out any day. Just saying. Just saying. You if you could do anything in the world, what would it be? It would be exactly what I'm doing right now. I would love to be able to do this full time. Unfortunately, this won't pay the bills, so I can't. So I just do it in my part time and have fun with it. So travel would maybe be my other answer. And if I could get my old Ram back, which was like a 2019 Ram, 1500, that truck was comfortable as fuck. I would love to just drive and not have to worry about shit and keep driving and not stop. And yeah, that would be like ideal for me. And then I could stream while I drive. That would be kind of cool. If you could, oh, hey, somebody's doing shit. Oh, somebody's deleting. Okay. Anyway, if you could drive any military vehicle again, which one would it be? Not a single fucking one. Never, ever again. I don't want to own an H1. I don't want to drive a Hummer. Fuck that. Never got to fly an airplane. Never flew a helicopter. Flew in plenty of them. But no. No. Their dirt bikes are kind of cool. I ain't going to lie. And their ATU, I think that's what they call it. It's all-terrain weaponized ATWV? AWTV? Ah, fuck, I can't remember. I'm too old for that shit. Those were fun to drive. But, nope. No way. No way. Them Hummers, they hot, they stink, they suck gas worse than my ex-wife sucked ball sweat. I mean, you didn't hear that from me. No. Those marbles are gone. What marbles are gone? Anyway. Anyway, what now? Lemonade are lemon heads are good. Yes, lemon heads are excelente. You know what I really like to do is and I'm not lying here, and anybody can try it out if they want to. I mean, it's up to you, and I'm not promoting alcoholism by any means. So if I hear of any of you guys coming out there saying Count Von Hun said it's okay to be a drunk, I'm gonna whoop your ass. But you get a thing of vodka, you take a box of lemon heads, you dump said box of lemon heads in the thing of vodka, and you let it sit for like 72 hours, 48 to 60 hours maybe, something like that, until the lemon heads are all gushy and melted and like, right? You take the vodka, you drain it out, get that gooey lemon heady stuff out, and you put it in like a little pan or like tray, and you let it set up, and you freeze it, and then you let it get back to room temperature, and then you slice and dice, and you have little lemon head like bites. They're badass. Like you cube them up, make them look like little fucking brownies, and they're strong enough still that it takes away most of the bite of the vodka, but there's still enough vodka there that you're like, oh, okay, there's some vodka in that. Don't drink too much. It's not okay to be drunk. Definitely not okay to be a drunk. And if I find out any of you are saying that I said it was okay, I'm going to own that ass. Just saying. Do you like how I color-coded the Discord? I do like everything that you've done to the Discord. It's very colorful and cheery and pretty and stuff. And yeah. But no, I absolutely love everything that you did to the Discord, or have done to the Discord. It is not okay to be a drunk, Seraph. Is there an upcoming game that you would really like to try out? No. I can't say that there is. Honestly, I suck at keeping up in the gaming world. So I don't know what's coming out at any point in time, anytime soon. I just know that like every now and then I'll start perusing through my Game Pass list. Exactly, Sarah. It's about time you started agreeing with me. Stop going against the grain. Oh, God. Ow, that hurt. Anyway, stop going against the grain. Assimilate. 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 What the fuck did that come from? Anyway. So, yeah, admittedly, I suck. Like, if you want to talk to me about video games, if I'm not playing it or have played it, I don't know a fucking thing about it, nor do I know any of the backstory or lore about it or anything like that. If you came up to me tonight and said that there is going to be another Batman Arkham Asylum or Arkham whatever game coming out like tomorrow, I'll be like, that's news to me. Okay, cool. I'll check it out when I see it. But it's not like I'm sitting here waiting for it with the anticipation of, oh, this is going to be badass. This game's coming out. I got to play it. It seems you burped and my dog farted at the same time. Ha ha! Little bit of news for you there, fart dog. I farted and then I burped. That's what I'm saying. I farted. That's what hurt. And then I burped because I farted so hard. Beach Lover, I am doing excellent. How are you doing? How have you been? That's why you have us to keep you updated. Yep. That's why I keep people around me so I can keep updated on that crap because I'm still very technical, unsavvy. Guys, honestly, I sit here every night when I go get ready to start streaming, and I open up my Streamlabs, and I open up my game, and whatever I'm doing, right? And I'm just sitting there amazed. It's like, that this Count Von Ha live show sign, I made that. And I still don't understand how I got it to stay right there this whole time. And like come back every time that I switch to live gaming. Like the stuff that you see on my streams, I have no clue how I did that. But I did. All the redeems and stuff, when you see the little messages popping up here and there and the flashy flash over here and all, I did it somehow. But I am not that technically good at that shit. I've been good. Finally getting some relaxing time. Nice. Sitting there kicked back with your favorite drink, just going, yeah. I ain't got to do anything right now. Ooh, we're going to feel the back of my chair again. Relaxed. Is that what it's like for you? Because that's what it's like for me a lot of times. Anyway, so like I was saying, I don't know any of that shit. Like, seriously, Merida, my daughter Merida, love her to death. Love her to death. But it's like, I try having a conversation about Star Wars with her, and she'll, because it's like a subject that she loves, she'll start going off about the lore and everything else, and the backstory, and this story, and that story, and I'm like sitting there, what the fuck? Where do you go to find all that information? It's in the books, Dad. They made books! But, I mean, seriously, like, a lot of my other family, they're really into the lore of certain games or certain things, too. And I just sit there and I'm like, okay. And they talk, the thing that I love is they talk to me about it like I know. So that's when I really start getting that dad feeling. It's like, oh yeah, okay. I get it. That's pretty cool. Okay, yeah. I don't have a fucking clue what you're talking about. But okay, let's do this. And like, yeah, you're into it, so I'm into it. That type of thing. Which in a lot of cases it is. In which case Sarah's roped me into doing a lot of shit before because all of a sudden I realized I enjoy doing it. That's more like, text talking. Huh? Huh? I do love you, Tech. It's just, I'm a simple man, okay? I enjoy simple things like TNT and dynamite and guns. So, like, all this technical stuff, I just kind of, okay. I will say, I will admit that, since I started streaming and the whole TikTok and everything else, I've gotten a lot better, okay? A lot better about it. Like, ask Munchie. Like, when we were at 10 Talk 2019, they started talking about some technical stuff, and I'm just sitting there like, I'm going to go sit over here, guys. And they're like, why? Because I have no fucking clue what you're talking about. And I forget what we were discussing. It was something real basic and simple, at least according to them. But I'm just sitting there like, bro, I know how to open my email. I never do it, but I know how to open my email. I had a smartphone because like my flip phone failed and I couldn't find another flip phone to buy to replace it. So, I mean, shit. I usually send you shit I find off Twitter that I find that does stuff with Twitch and such. You are doing good learning the internet. Yeah, I'm trying my best. But I mean, okay, I was the guy that like, they were like, oh, you can pay by phone. I'm like, the fuck you mean pay by phone? I got cash right here. It's like, oh, well, we don't accept cash. What do you mean you don't accept cash? Oh, you could send this electronically. It's electronically my ass. I ain't sending you anything electronic. Don't put my address in there. Don't put my phone number in there. No, you can't have my social security number. No, I'm not saving a password. You know why? Because I'm not going to do anything on your website. I was that type of guy. Like, seriously, if I could leave zero digital trace, I was happy. Of course, that all changed because the minute I went on Twitch, oh, you got to have this account, you got to have that account. Like when you get your payouts, you got to be able to have that sent electronically. Send me the check. What's a check? Oh, God, that's another thing. Ooh, the number of times I'm hearing these days, what's a check? What do you mean, what is a check? How do you not know what a fucking check is? Okay? It's a piece of paper. You write shit on it. You write pay to the order of, fill in the name, the dollar amount, handwrite the dollar amount, and sign the fucking thing. It's as good as money. Or it was, but nobody knows what a fucking check is anymore. Apparently. I mean, I swear. Oh, yeah, no, here. That little chip on your card? Oh, you know how paranoid I was of that thing? Oh my God. Oh, you don't have to insert it anymore, sir. You can just hold it up to this and... Wait a minute, hold on. You're telling me I can stick this next to a scanner and it's going to take the money out of my account? Uh-huh. Okay, what makes it so that nobody else takes the money out by just, like, scanning it themselves? Fuck you, take that chip out of my card. Well, we can't. All cards are like that now, sir. Fuck you, then. I don't need your card. Find me one that doesn't. There are no cards that have a chip in that don't have a chip in them, by the way. I learned that out the hard way. Fart Dog, to be honest with you, for a long time in my life, the way that I lived was I was cool if you wanted to sit down and have a beer, as long as by the end of that beer, I got up and walked away. We went our separate ways after having a good time together, and you forgot my name. I didn't want to be remembered. I didn't want to be known. I didn't want to be seen or heard. I didn't want anything. I wanted to just slide off into the night one day and everybody be like, hey, you remember that one dude? It was kind of cool when we sat down and had a beer together or when we hung out together or this, that, or the other. But I never wanted to be remembered at all. Anywhere, anyway, anyhow. I don't want you to be able to research my name on the web and have a whole bunch of shit show up for it. Yeah, no, I didn't want to live that way. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, okay? Literally, I was just waiting to die for a long time. It was just like, okay, when am I gonna die? Is this over yet? And I got out of it. It took a while. It took a lot of work, a lot of fighting, a lot of not allowing my head to stay in that space anymore. Which is the other large part why I like streaming, because a lot of that is what helps me stay out of that headspace. So, But yeah, in all honesty, I wanted to not exist. I didn't want people really knowing who I was or what I was about or anything. In, out, go. If I can go to work and come home, that's it. Bye, boom, bam, beam. I'm a happy guy. Obviously, that's changed now, guys. Please don't take it as I'm a depressed soul. Don't. There's things in my past that probably scare the shit out of most people. There's things in my life that has caused my brain to think a certain way about a lot of things. If I allow my brain to continue to think that way, yes, I will get into a dark place again. The difference is I know that dark place is there. And my everyday struggle, the thing that I wake up to do is to not allow myself to go there. Okay? Now, if I do that by means of, making an ass out of myself on Twitch every night or on TikTok every night, great. If I can do that by just being entertained in the wildlife or whatever I'm doing in life at the time, great. The one thing that I can't let happen is I can't be sitting in these four walls every fucking day alone in my thoughts, because that's when it's going to go bad. It's going to go really dark. So I stay out of it. It's gotten me away from a lot of bad things. I gotta go. Girlfriend is going to help me out of bed and get the dogs outside. Good night, Count. All right, fart dog. Go let the doggies out. Have fun. Feel free to stop on by anytime. You know you're always welcome here, my friend. And quite frankly, maybe you need to convince the girlfriend it's time for a sponge bath. Just saying, sir. Just saying. Time for a sponge bath, sweetie. Wash me down. You're going to enjoy it. From me to you, pal. Trust me. Just ask. Get her to do it. You'll love it. Just saying. Just saying. Okay. Anyway, okay, we got a couple questions here. No, we've got one question left. If you could upgrade anything about that truck, what would it be and why? What? The truck I currently have? Yeah, if you can upgrade it to a newer truck that's a lot better than the piece of shit that I own. Okay, you want to hear a good story about the God's working in your life? I got one for you there on that. So I had a 2019 Ram 1500 SLT Bighorn, fucking sucked my ass dry when I needed it to, kept it warm when I needed it to, heated steering wheel, touch screen, the whole 9 yards, right? Fully loaded. No leather though. I hate leather. And I was paying a pretty penny a month for that thing. Well, something in the back of my mind about right before I started streaming, actually, started telling me, dude, you got to sell this truck. You got to sell this truck. I don't know why. I don't know how. I don't know where or when. But just this little, literal slapping in the back of my head is saying, sell the truck. Sell the truck. Get rid of the truck. Buy something you can pay cash for. Get rid of the truck. So finally I'm like, fine, all right. Went down like I always do to fucking CarMax and got a price for a truck.
Time to stretch.
Stretching! And a big stretch. So I sold my truck. All right. 3 weeks after I sold my truck, I got fired. From a dealership I was working at that I probably shouldn't have gone to work to anyway, but I did. I was unemployed for almost 8 months, I think it was. Florida unemployment blows donkey dick. State of Florida unemployment. If you're listening, you guys suck. Big time. You couldn't even blow a donkey dick because he'd run away from you because he's like, I don't want that thing next to my scrot. No way. But they suck. First off, to apply for unemployment benefits, then to keep your unemployment benefits, and then to actually get paid for your unemployment benefits. Okay, it's a process. It's a bullshit process. I'm just saying, all right, well, let's put it this way. You want to know how intelligent these people were? I filed for unemployment. I had to wait like 4 or 5 months. I'm driving a 2001 Ford F-150 now. And it's not me driving Munchie crazy. She's driving me crazy, God damn it. Anyway, so I applied for my benefits, had to wait like 4 weeks before I even got a response. I actually applied like 3 times because I wasn't sure if they even got my application. Finally start getting paid the $100 a week that they pay you, or $150, sorry. Go 8 months that way, which really sucked balls. At the end of, like, literally, I had just gone in there and typed in, I have a job now, cancel or end my benefits. I don't want to keep collecting money from you. Because y'all know what happens if you keep on collecting money from unemployment after you're employed, right? Literally type that out, send it, email it, shut down the account like I'm supposed to, all this other crap. I get a message from them. Sir, we've reviewed your unemployment status and we find that the reason you were terminated from your job does not qualify you for benefits. Therefore, as of now, we are ending your benefits. Fuck you. Whatever. Did you not get my message? Hello, I'm employed now, you morons. Oh, God. That gives me a migraine just thinking of those words again. But yeah, Florida unemployment, blow me. So, then comes the process of I'm employed again. How many messages did I get from them saying, hey, we see you're employed now? It's like, fuck off, I'm not even going to respond to you. I don't think so if you're collecting SSI. It's either that or in some states you can be collecting SSI depending, because you're still allowed to collect a check while collecting SSI, but it can only be like 2/3 of what you're making also off of SSI. I might be saying that wrong. But the other end of that is when they find out how much that check is, they're going to deduct it from your SSI. So don't go fucking around with that because they're going to play games. Yeah. So just don't worry about it. If you're on SSI, just for lack of better words, keep it and work under the table. If anything. But I'm not lying. Like, the way these people figure this shit, it's like a fraction of a penny to them is gold if they think they can get it from you. However, if they owe it to you, it's like, no, we can't. We don't have enough. You think I was born yesterday? Do you think I live my whole life under a rock? Go screw yourself and pay me my money. Anyway. You're in Indiana? That's badass. I love that state. But anyway, so what was I talking about now? Oh yeah, okay. So 8 months, guys, I was unemployed, not making a dime to you in my name. You really think I could afford that truck and rent? That would have put me so far in debt that it wasn't even funny. I mean, I'm not lying. Like, because of that unemployment, most of my well, I can tell you pretty much what got me through unemployment was I ended all my oh God, what am I thinking of? Pulled all my money off the market, and I basically lived off of that, and a lot of help from Munchie. I'm not gonna lie, but yeah. So sometimes when you get that little voice in the back of your head that tells you to do shit, you might want to do it. Think twice if it's telling you to hurt or kill people, though. You might want to do that. But if it's saying sell your truck for a reason, there might be a good reason why. Just saying. Just saying. As far as my current truck goes, though, Death, I would like to upgrade it to a newer one. Or something that just, like, you know, the horn doesn't go sounding off every time I turn. And I can lock the doors. I had an OnlyFans, Jason. It didn't go so well. And you think I'm lying. I'm not. I really did have an OnlyFans. I didn't do spicy content. Now get your minds out of the gutters, everybody. Because I know right where your heads went with that one. There are people on OnlyFans that create content that is not sex. And I tried to be one, and it sucked ass, and I ain't ever doing that again. That's why, like, you see, I might try a new platform like Kick. Heated seats and satellite radio would be a bonus, dude. I just want a truck that's functioning completely and still want to be able to only pay cash for it. I'm done paying people for my good times, okay? Unless if I'm paying for goods and services, like I'm not gonna pay for a truck that I hardly ever drive. I ain't gonna pay for like a fucking. There was a point in my life, guys, where I had a 2012 actually. I had a brand new Dodge Challenger sitting in my in my garage. I had a brand new Dodge Durango sitting outside that I'd take to work every day because I didn't want to drive the Challenger in the snow because it was rear wheel drive and a V8 and sucked ass. I don't need that in my life anymore. I don't need that debt. I don't need to be shelling out half of my paycheck for crap that I don't need. So, a good stable truck, that's all I ask. This one started out that way and it's just been a nightmare ever since. But I had a lot of good intentions with it. It was the right price at the right time and I needed a vehicle. But you know, Count, if I was Elon Musk rich, I would send you money. I don't need you to, buddy. Jason, I don't need you to. Okay, honest engine here again. You know, I'm all about being transparent with you guys. So I'm going to be transparent as fuck with you right now. There was a point in my life where I was pulling $150,000 a year. All right? Watched my house get built. Was driving a brand new car every year. Any toy that you could think of, I had. Brand new TVs. Once a year. I had a brand new computer. Didn't know what the fuck I was going to do with it, but I had a brand new computer. I was living the life. If I decided that I wanted to spend the weekend in New York, I'd go spend the weekend in New York. I mean, I was living large. I was living really good. You know what I realized? I was living large and I was living good, but I was living alone. And I was not really enjoying that. Where's the witchling? She's being cuddled right now, I'm thinking, by somebody, I'm sure. But part of the reason why I moved to Florida is to get away from all that shit. And I only partially realized how far away from it I needed to get. She's coloring. Oh, okay. Oh, lottie doll. She's coloring. Oh. Anyway, sorry. I needed to get away from that shit, okay? Quite frankly, having all the money in the world or having enough money so that you can live comfortable, yeah, we all sit there and like, man, it'd be nice. It'd be nice to be Elon Musk rich. It'd be nice to do all this other crap. I'd like to make some more money so I can live a little bit more freely. But to be honest with you, I was working 13, 14 hours a day, 7 days a week. I had no time for anything. And quite frankly, the job that I used to do, or at that point in my life, it was a very thankless job. Nobody liked seeing me. I mean, I was worse than the goddamn dentist. If you came to see me to get your car fixed, it's because you had to, not because you wanted to. Let's put it that way, okay? Sad fact of life. Being a service advisor at a dealership sucks. Nobody's coming there because they enjoy your company. That's for goddamn truth. I just want to give my woman a good life where we are not struggling. That's very fair, Jason, and that's a realistic goal to have. But you know what? You could do that with better means, not Elon Musk means, not Ted Kennedy means or something like that, Like for me, yeah, I'm living in an apartment right now. I'm working on getting a house again. Well, no, I'm not driving a brand new car every year. No, I'm not doing a lot of stupid spending like I used to do. But the money that I do make, the quality that I get from it's better. I'm back down to working 8 hours a day, 5 days a week. Not 14 hours a day, 7 days a week. I got time for myself. I got time for my family. I got time for my friends. Instead of just randomly saying, I'm going to go see my dad in Colorado this weekend and taking off and going there, I got to plan it out a little bit more. But, I couldn't ask for a better life right now. You know, what I got, I treasure more than any dollar that I made that entire time. You know, because all that stuff, I bought it, I enjoyed it for a little bit, and then I got rid of it. It gave me pleasure for a very small amount of time. But knowing that I'm going to wake up, well, not tomorrow morning because tomorrow's Saturday and I'm off. But I'm going to wake up Monday morning and I'm going to start work and I'm only going to work for 8 hours. Then at 5:30 I'm going to be off. I'm going to enjoy some of my time before I start streaming. It's so much better. So much better. You were the work law. Money's useless if you work nonstop and can't enjoy it. Thank you, Mal. Thank you. I've been rich. I've been homeless. It's best just to find a happy medium. That's all I'm saying, man. My happy medium. I'd rather invest more into my computer right now to give you guys a better quality stream than invest in buying a new truck. That's where I'm at. You know, if I had a wife, yeah, maybe I'd like to be able to provide a good, comfortable life for her. But I ain't got no wife. It's just me. And honestly, Muncie makes more money than me on OnlyFans, so she's good. And she don't count. She's my daughter. So, you know, but I've been up, I've been down too. And it's always easy when you're on top to say, oh, if I was down there, I'd be okay. And it's always easy to look, when you're on the bottom, look up and be like, I wish. You know what I like? I like waking up every day. I like going to work. I like coming on and streaming and getting to chat with all you guys, hang out for a little while, goof off, and have a good time. That's what it's all about for me, is having a good time. If you look at my merch and if you listen to me at the end of my streams, or in a lot of other things that I say, I use the word stay amazing. There's a reason why it says stay amazing, because you are amazing, and you need to realize that you're amazing. Just stay the way you are. You don't need to change anything. You don't need to better anything. You don't need to worsen anything. Just stay as you are and stay amazing. And I'm grateful to have you here there, Jason. It's fucking awesome. If you could upgrade... wait a minute, I already answered that question. Somebody's not deleting questions again. Hint, hint. No, I'm kidding. I know that's not your job, nor do you need to do it right now. That's fine. I'll just go like this so I stop reading the questions. There we go. Simple enough. Oh. But yeah, no, I used to work as a service advisor and a service manager at a dealerships. I did that for almost 20 years. And, I mean, guys, I'm not lying. 14 hours a day. We were closed on Sundays, but I'd still go to work just so I can get caught up or get ahead of things. Be excellent. Exactly. Exactly. That's what it's all about. That is what it's all about. But, you know, I mean, I have a lot more fun sitting here playing video games and fucking up and having you guys laugh than I ever did driving around in a new Challenger. That's for damn sure. Although that Challenger was pretty fucking amazing. It was an RT Hemi with a 6-speed transmission, manual transmission. You know, was it 6-speed? Yeah, it was 6-speed. And it was sun-kissed orange. And I paid a bunch of money to have like a bunch of black decal RT stripes on it, and a black spoiler, and black mirrors, a whole bunch of trick shit on it. It was a pretty badass car. Oh, what kind of volunteer work do you do? You just like working all the equipment, or you actually got like a show? Because I remember way back when Count was a wee lad, long before all this shit ever happened, I was on a TV show on my local TV network in Newark, California, that is. I don't even remember that name of the show or what we did. All I know is we followed up after the local wrestling for that show. And it was always funny because, like, yeah, we would just go on there, and my buddy David, the only video he ever wanted to show was of, like, the little speaker things going ding, 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 or the sound things going ding, 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 ding. I think that's why I have an obsession with those things now. So, like, okay, I do a show called The Entertainment Lowdown every Wednesdays at 4:45. Oh, that's badass. Nice. Okay. But You know, like your equalizers? So I have a desktop equalizer and a mic equalizer on here. On Z103.com. Is that local or no? That's more than local, right? I think I've actually heard of Z103. Why have I heard of Z103.com? Z103.com. The new Z103 interactive listener. Blah, blah, blah. Follow this link to hear current schedule. Over 7 decades of great music, schedules, contact. Z103.com on the App Store. Local radio station back in Huntington County tab. I don't. We ain't gonna tell you the name of that city, so we don't blurt out his location anytime soon. Sweet, that looks kind of cool. Okay, but yeah, I have a fixation, like my microphone bar right now. It keeps on going bing, 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 bing. I could just sit there and watch that all day, guys, and that spawns because of David and his thing. Those little dials back when we were doing that show. But it was funny because I was always talking mad shit to everybody. Then I realized that I was talking mad shit to people that knew me, and they would actually come and find me and be like, "Why are you talking shit, dude?" I was like, "I wasn't talking shit. What are you talking about? Your little show that you were doing? Yeah, you were talking to me when you were talking. Oh, fuck." Yeah, I was talking shit. That was funny. You should call me again. It's fun. I met so many people. I even met Night Ranger. Nice! That's cool. That's cool. But, yeah. Oh, man, we thought we were going to make it big, too. Ha! How do you like me now, David? Huh? I'm on Twitch. What are you doing? Yeah, you're a lawyer with a wife and a kid living in, like, the really expensive part of Newark still. Ha! No. I'm proud of David. David's been, like, one of my best friends since junior high school. And he's done really well for himself. And he's a community leader. And he's a dad. And he's still Jewish. But we won't talk about that. Not that I have a problem with Jewish people. I don't. Just him. Okay, I gotta tell you this story. So I used to have like a slight drug problem when I was a kid. Or when I was a teenager, just a small one. I'll be right back, gonna grab another beer. Okay. Burr it up! Just a slight one. Well, there was one day that I was at school and I was high as a kite. And me and David were like just jaw jacking. And like, he constantly just poked the bear on me, like trying to piss me off. Because I do like wild shit. And what was it? He started this whole conversation with me. And I'm sitting there like, "No, fuck you." And he's like, "No, fuck you." And it's like, "No, fuck you. Why don't you go back to Poland?" I'm like, "Well, why don't you go back to Jewland?" And they're like, "What?" Like, "I don't know what I just said. Shut the hell up. Leave me alone." You do need to get involved with announcing again, Death. I know you used to enjoy that a lot. I'm sure there's shit around there or up around there that you could be announcing for. I mean, hell, you can go over to the Army base there and just start making announcements for them. "Hey, all you Army people from the Air Force, fuck off." But there you go. They have announcements like that all the time on base. Attention, attention. "Drop it, give me 20! No, I'm kidding. I don't think they actually do that, but not over the PA anyway. You might get the right sergeant going. I'm sorry. Life over. Why are you sorry? Did you fart in his face or something? Tech. What would I have to do? And think about this one. What would I have to do to get you to fart onto Death's face? What's it worth to you? hero to live another life. It's gotta be fun, it's gotta be fun, gotta be fun. Come on, Tech. What's it gonna take to get that to happen? What's up, country boy? Or death. Death. What would it take for you to go fart on Tech's face? Or what would it take for both of you to go pancake Seraph and fart on him? Finally get everything packed up in the van ready for tomorrow morning. Awesome! I'm sure your mom appreciates that. I'm trying to stir some shit in the Tech Death Seraph household here. Well, maybe not some shit, maybe some farts, but I mean, it's a 2-on-1 situation, Tech. I think you guys can handle it. I'm just saying, you both walk up to him, one on one side, one on the other. Just kind of turn around and back into him and rip some ass and run for the hills. I mean, you'll be okay. Just throw Witchling in front of him. That'll stop him. That's a deterrent right there. Everyone's got to stop. Be like, look at the Witchling. What would it take? Okay. Anywho. Okay. Well, anyway, guys. I think, would you do it for a Klondike? I would do it for a Klondike bar. Bag count? What? I'm asking. I'm asking. Or what would it take for you guys to Dutch oven him together? Like a twofer in the Dutch oven. Or twofer in the oven. How about that? Yeah, we'll call it that. I mean, Tech, it's either that or I ask Death and Seraph to do it to you. You'll be stuck in the middle anyway. What's up, Hooker? How am I a sneaky old bastard? I'm just sitting here doing my damn show. I don't know what you're talking about. I haven't done a damn thing. Let's just say when it comes to debating, I debate better. And that's it. I didn't do shit. I've been sitting here. Tech, I've been sitting here live. My counter says I've been live for an hour and 15 minutes. Or 13 minutes and 36 seconds. I couldn't do anything. I'm sitting here with my hands waving around, doing all sorts of other shit. I have a beautiful and awesome badass sister standing here in front of me. Hooker, do you know how much convincing it took for me to get her to turn around and go back? I laid it thick, too. Nice and thick. Oh, no, sweetie. If they're going to cover you at work, why don't you just stay there with Hooker for another day or two? Well, you know, maybe you miss me. I'm like, I don't fucking miss you. Go away. I didn't say that, though. I was like, oh, no, I'm doing fine. I got Thor here. We're hanging out. Life's good. Just laying it on nice and thick. A little bit thicker. A little bit more. No, don't worry. Michelle went out and bought me more chew last night. I got plenty of chew to get me through the weekend and everything. I got plenty of cigarettes. I don't really have enough cigarettes. I'm going to ask Michelle to go grab me more. But, you know, oh, no, there's plenty of food in the house. Bullshit. There's like 3 slices of pizza. But we're okay. We're good. Don't worry about it. So you stay up there with Hooker and have a good time. Well, okay. Yes! I'm free of Munchie for another 2 days! Woot! I win! And there she is in your presence. And you thought you were being coy. You know how much shit I gave her when you sent me the message saying she's already in Florida? Like, your ass better not be in Florida. I'm not wearing pants right now. You come walking through that door without a notification, you're going to see something you don't want to see. Well, Death, don't fart on her or Dutch oven her. Just do it to Seraph. That's all I'm asking. The boy needs a little stank in his life. I mean, he stinks out everyone else. He needs to know what it feels like. Just saying. Stank it up. But yeah, no, I laid that on. That was like, you know how when like you get a piece of bread and instead of just kind of like, you evenly put the butter on it so that it all melts evenly on the toast. And then you got the other people that just take like a glob of butter and go, that's what I did. I just globbed it on there so there was no choice but her to be like, okay, I'm turning back. I even threw out the whole, it's been raining like cats and dogs around here all week, sweetie. You got bad tires. You might not be too safe coming back here right now. I didn't lie to her. It's true. It's been raining. But I don't think the rain's ever actually stopped her. Whistley doesn't enough. Ooh. Child-sized gas is the best. Witchling! Witchling! What do I need to do to get you to go stink out the three of them when they're in bed one night? Just crawl up into their bed. Why am I asking myself what flavor am I drinking tonight? Snoozy subject. Hello, hello. How are you doing? Oh, okay. Bow. Witchling. You're good? Glad to hear it. Come on, Witchling. Grandpa's got a job for you. I'm slowly getting my energy back. Michael, where have you been? I haven't heard from you since like the beginning of the stream. I figured you passed the fuck out because you ain't feeling well. She duded on Sarah. Nice! That's why I love her. She's into the grandpa's craziness. That's what it's all about. I'm rotten to the core. I was just laying down and resting. Okay, well, I mean, you should do that if you're not feeling well, sir. I mean, I appreciate you being here and all. I've been working all day. Hey, I was working all day, too. From 9 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Working 9 to 5. Does anybody actually work 9 to 5 anymore? Is that a thing? Can that actually happen? Oh, that's just evil right there.
Sing mode has been activated.
That's evil right there. You had to play the sing mode, didn't you? We were having a good stream here, and you had to bring on the sing mode. All right. Oh, I need a hero. Holding on to a hero for the end of the night. And he's gotta be strong, and he's gotta be fast, and he's gotta be ready to fight. Oh, my dearest witchling, I appreciate you tuning on Seraph. You only have 2 more adults to win with gaseous farts. Then Grandpa's task will be complete, and you will be my little minion. Yay! Come on over to the Grandpa's side of the force. I have cookies and glitter all day. You can be my hero. Nice. I need a hero. She drew you with blue and orange hair and a pissy face. What kind of pissy face? Like pissed on or pissed off? It works. I mean, I'm blue. I would beat off a guy. I would beat off a guy. I would beat off a guy. That's not how that song goes, is it? Don't judge me because that's how I hear that song every time it's played. And I thought that was legitimately the words. Maybe. Witchling! Witchling! You got 2 more adults to gas out. All I need you to do is crawl up on the mommy's laps and get her some cuddles and then just rip butt on her. And be like, hi, mommy. 2 count, $20 is $20, right? And then once you've done that to mom, walk up to Death and be like, hey, Death. It's okay if it's more air than gas with Death. And now I'm green too. I'm so green and blue. Well, green and blue make yellow. Yay! Oh, Whistling, I love you. You're fun. You're lots of fun. Okay, Grinch. Well, I mean, hey, Grinch. Maybe the colors of the Grinch. Yeah. At least she didn't draw you as a purple people eater. Ooh. Which lady draw me as purple people eater next? Grimace. Make me grimace. That would be funny. What was it? I was watching Fear play, what was it, Fortnite the other night? And he brought out that game. I forget what level he was playing in or where he was at, but, like, dude, there was like a scary grimace in that movie, or in that show. Purple people eaters. I'm in Minnesota, Vikings fans. There we go. We have a Vikings fan. But yeah, Grimace was like grimacing. He was very not like the Grimace from McDonald's. He was scary looking even. I wish they'd do the hamburglar. There we go. And yang yang. Okay, anyway. Apparently I'm the purple person now. Aha! Let's go! Oh, okay. Anyway, so what was I saying? Something about purple people eaters? I don't know. Right. But anyway, guys, I'm going to get going. I don't know why, but, anyway. So, I'm going to let y'all go for tonight. I hope you guys had a good time. I am a little sleepy, actually. I'm going to try and go to bed early tonight. But, I hope you all have a blessed night and a wonderful day tomorrow. I don't know what time I'm going to be streaming tomorrow, because I know I got some hangout time with Sarah. So, sorry, Snoozy. But, hey, Snoozy, just so you know, we do stream every day starting at 7 p.m. now. Come hang out. Plus, we still got the weekend stuff. So, I'm not sure how long things are going to be with Seraph tomorrow. Usually that can range anywhere from 30 minutes before he gets tired of me, all the way up to a couple of hours, depending on what's going on. So, I will say, at some point I'll be jumping on with Rummy. We'll probably be playing some more Sons of the Forest. Make sure if you're not, you join up on Discord so that you do know when I do go live, as well as all my other streaming schedules. You work every day? How about the weekends, dude? Because I'm pretty open streaming. Like 7 p.m. Eastern time, so you got to be like east of me to get further in time than I am. But, feel free to join up whenever you can. I'm always here. Well, I'm always here. but I always broadcast everywhere. Work on the weekends too? Jesus. Okay. Well, we'll have to figure something out for you. Weekends are your oh, jeez. Okay. But I will say thank you to everybody who came in and hung out with me and enjoyed my whateverness going on. And tomorrow I will see you then. Until then.